The reason most people find it tough to get a grasp on introverted feeling is because it feels like this invisible force. It's tricky since your inner values and emotions aren't always on full display or easy to understand, even for us INFPs. But when you ignore this hidden side of yourself, you risk losing the authenticity that makes you, well, you. Think about a tough decision that you had to make. Weren't there times when you felt stuck or even like the logical choice seemed so crystal clear and yet it just felt like you couldn't do that? It's like one of those times where your FI just has something that it needs to say. And no matter the logic, it's hard to push through that. So let's dive into why mastering your introverted feeling is so vital and how you can boost your FI game. Imagine your mind as a bustling inn with 8 different quirky heroes, your cognitive functions. No matter what your personality type is, you can still leverage the skills of each of these different characters, these heroes. Some personality types will definitely have more difficulties with FI, the soul, but that doesn't mean that it's hopeless or it's an impossible endeavor to give some XP to these characters from time to time. When you tune into your FI, you'll be better at making decisions that really feel right, staying true to yourself, and living a more authentic life. Sadly, most people often assume that introverted feeling isn't reliable or practical. This mistaken belief leads them to disregard their inner moral compass. But here's the deal. FI can be a trusted advisor. If you have this whole fellowship of personality type cognitive functions, these mini personalities, working together, going in the same direction, then you can utilize that for endless problem solving, self-discovery, and doing so many amazing things in your life. If you don't know your personality type or which characters are stronger within you, you can check out this link over here. You can go to geekpsychology.com and take the 8 Heroes personality test as well. Personality assessment. So how can you level up your FI? As a basic method, start by acknowledging its presence in your life. Make a conscious effort to listen to what your inner guide has to say. Introspection, mindfulness practices, or keeping a log of your values and which are important to you at which times throughout the day and throughout the year will help you get more clarity on it. But I think you want more actionable ways to improve your connection with your soul, right? So here are 10 other ways. Become an emotional detective. Yep, you heard me right. Dedicate time to investigating your feelings like a private eye, dissecting your emotions and which things are important to you more carefully to understand their origins and what they're trying to show you. I think of all emotions as signs. If you're angry about something, it's a sign that one of your values was stepped on or infringed in some way. So use that to guide you. Connect with your artistic side by painting or drawing your core values and emotions. What is important to you? This visual representation acts as a daily reminder of the heart of you and your FI. Craft your soul soundtrack. So find a playlist, make a playlist or mixtapes, whatever you got, embodying specific emotions that you've experienced, things that are important to you. It'll be like your sonic diary to help you connect with your soul, with your FI, and relive the feelings and the things that are important to you whenever you want. So if you want to feel a specific way, you can listen to that soundtrack and feel better or feel worse if that's what you want. Build your own FI lab. Designate a sacred space in your home where you can freely explore your inner world, your FI, free from any distractions from the outside or any influences. Make it a cozy place filled with things that inspire you, things that represent your values. Or you can do something. I used to have a box filled with sand, moldable sand, and a bunch of little toys. I did sandbox therapy or sand play therapy with myself. It's an interesting activity if you want to go down that rabbit hole. Next, travel down value lane. Reflect on your past accomplishments or experiences that deeply resonated with your values. Then delve into them and pinpoint what about them made you feel aligned with your inner self. What about that time, that experience was so important to you? Value speed dates. Challenge yourself to identify and describe 5 of your core values in just 2 minutes. It's a fun little exercise that you can tailor towards anything. 5 things that are important to you, 5 of your favorite hobbies or foods. Get to know yourself better by doing these little speed date challenges. The 360-degree emotion exercise. Write about an event from different emotional perspectives. So you could write about how you felt at the time, what you wanted to feel at the time, and what you believe other people felt. This will just help you uncover new ways to think about the emotional states that you were in and think about what was important to you versus what was important to somebody else at the time. This activity will help you uncover new insights as well as get deeper emotional depth and understanding. The Oddball Fi Squad. So imagine assembling a team of fictional or real life characters who embody different aspects of your introverted feeling. So I do this all the time with parts work from neurolinguistic programming. And this is my main model for approaching cognitive functions, is treating them as different characters. But you could go fractal with it and take introverted feeling and your values and split that up into the different values that are important to you and take them on little adventures, write a story about them, consult with them. Lots of interesting things that you could do. Connect with your avatar. So create an avatar or a persona representing your introverted feeling and then enter into imagined conversations with them. Again, this approach is really helpful. You can use different chairs. You can do more like Gestalt therapy. You can have conversations with your parts. You could do journaling exercises. I have a book called Personal Transformation Journaling that has tons of different activities that you can do to journal with your parts and get to understand these different aspects of your inner self. F-I-V-5, F-I-5-4-5, V-5-4-fum, F-I-5-4. Seek out the giants in your life, the people, the experiences, the events, the times that really had a huge, enormous impact on shaping your values, shaping what is important to you. You can reflect on these giants and how they've helped you grow as a person, and you can appreciate their role in nurturing your introverted feeling. Getting better acquainted with your FI, with your soul, is a rewarding journey, leaving you more in tune with your emotions, your values, your true self. Remember those times where you followed your gut even when other people didn't want you to do something or thought you should do something different, and it was really important to you. That was your FI, that was your soul stepping up, leading the way. And noticing and appreciating those moments will really help you strengthen its influence in a positive way. So depending on your personality type, you might struggle with it a bit. You might need to give more gratitude, wrap that character in a blanket of gratitude. Thank you for being here. I know we don't always meet eye to eye sometimes, but you're on the team. Join in, buddy. So getting to know and understand and appreciate your introverted feeling is like discovering that you have this hidden power of self-discovery, self-understanding that is never satiated. You can always learn more about yourself. Ignoring FI can lead you to lack of alignment with your inner self, while embracing it can actually make you more mindful of your decisions. And that feels good. It feels bad to make decisions that aren't you. Regular introspection, mindfulness, and acknowledging your FI's influence will help you sharpen your inner compass. So take time to reflect over what is important to you, why is it important to you, and always go a few levels deeper. What is this? What is this emotion? What does this mean to me? Why is that important? Why is that important? What does that give me? Go deeper until you get, until you bottom out and you know exactly what is the end game goal of that value, that feeling, that emotion. In the end, your FI is always ready to guide you, to inspire, to bridge the gap between your values and your actions. And taking that journey to understand and unlock the full potential of your FI is a rewarding endeavor that helps you stay true to yourself. And if you still want to know more about introverted feeling, you can go over here and You could also watch this video, which is recommended by YouTube themselves. It might align with your FI too. Not sure. Good luck, have fun. Peace.